Well, good morning. Early rise here in Waterloo. Third game of the weekend. East Ottawa Stars versus Detroit Honeybaked. And a reused starting goalie. Mackenzie on the drop. Here we go. First period underway. Be quick icing, quick whistle. Detroit coach didn't like that breakout pass. So Mackenzie, Govan, and 410. Wappling and Bowes on the back end. Oh, intercepted in front by Govan. Bowes plays the puck in the corner. Back to Govan. Stripped of the puck, but Mackenzie ends up with it. Back to the point. Wappling will dump it in. Go for a change. Come down, complete the line change for the Stars. So Tessier in the corner, I think. Yep. With Johnston, Cote puts it in deep behind the net. Shot through some legs, just wide. Tessier in front to driver, intercepted by the Detroit player in front of the net. Tessier will dump it in, go for a change. Loose puck. Driver comes up with it, throws it up, and the one was going off on a change, so Orlicki, McDonnell, and McCran out. Picked up by Bisson. Passing to the skates of Hillier. She'll have to retreat. Behind the net it goes. Back to Bisson. Slapped out of the zone. Back into the Honeybaked side of the ice. Tucking the skates of Bisson. Be able to get it over to Hillier. Out of trouble. Off the boards. Pass deflected. Bouncing puck. He almost took advantage of that. Payette at the point. Shot just wide, almost deflected by Govan in front. Bowes wraparound attempt. Payette across to Govan. Shot blocked in front. Back to the point it goes. Puck deflected by McKenzie, just wide. Pass blocked by Govan, keeps the puck in. Keeping the pressure on is Govan. Spin around by a Detroit player, off the skate, and then picked up by Payette. Almost a collision there with Johnston. Up ice it goes. Pass just off the mark. Here comes one player coming in. Almost breaks through, puck in the corner. Payette pins the player to the wall. Puck. Tessier stick caught in the skate of the Detroit player. There's an interception. I think that's Johnston almost broke free. Tessier to the point to Cote. Kept in on the line. Cross ice pass to McDonnell. Just lost the handle on the puck. Partial break there for Honeybaked. Rio stood up and made a good save. Pass across to McCran. Moves it to the point, but the D were going off for a change, so that's all the way down the ice. Swapping, regrouping, retrieving, makes a play up the wall, but all the forwards were at the other end. And McCran just knocked off the puck, was going for a skate. And that shot was off a skate in front. Cleared the zone by Orlicki. Shot right on, and Lee will cover that up for a face-off. McKenzie wins the draw back to Bowes off the ball. And now quickly up to Govan. Shot just wide. Goal is unable to keep the puck in. Moves it across to Payet. Payet back up to 410 with a nice touch pass. Gauvin has a player there. Pass a little. Ooh, yeah, that's a penalty. Mackenzie's down. Took a hard spill into the boards. Pushed awkwardly from behind. Let's see what the call is here. Mackenzie's helped up. I don't know what they'll call here. Just 2 minutes. Wait. Payet now. To the point it goes. The song with the fluttering shot just somehow hit the post and stayed out. Detroit clears the zone. The song across to 410. 410 being in zone. Stops up. We'll set it up to Hillier. Hillier across to Bisson, back to Hillier, over to 410. 410 shot blocked. Back to the point it goes. Hillier. Bisson. Shot wide. Back to the corner it goes. 410 will pick it up. Back to Hillier. Drop it off to 410. Bisson. Shot blocked. Driver comes in off the bench. Picks up the pucks, gives it to Gauvin, back to the point to Bisson, but Gauvin takes it right back. Hillier up to Gauvin, bumped off the puck, and Bisson down low to play it, intercepted by Driver, shot right on and saved. Puck down the ice, rotate to Hillier. Sets it up to Tessier. Tessier skates in down the wall, back up to Hillier at the point, across to Cote, back to Hillier. Hillier takes a kind of a pass slash shot, and Detroit will clear that down the ice. Penalty over, so no shots on goal that power play. Cote behind the net, up to Driver. Driver's pass to Tessier, right on the mark. Gauvin going for a change, so Tessier had no support there to help her out. Back to the point it goes. Cote shot off a stick, over the net and wide. McCran. Now to Orlicky. Orlicky stops up. Pie it over to McCran. Skates right in and shot right on. Save by the Detroit goaltender. McDonnell. Brought in by McCran. McCran picks up the loose puck. Go for a skate. Makes the pass to Valet. Puck behind the net. Goes around the corner and shot down the ice, but the linesman will say no icing. So the play continues. Valet behind the net to Payet. Payet up to Govan. Almost got the puck stripped there at a dangerous spot, but makes it to moves it up to Bowes. Gets a shot. And that was saved. Covered up for face-offs. 4:57. Ten skates right in off the wall. Blocker saved in front. Detroit captain will skate it up, getting the red line, and tries to dump it in, but puck slapped away. Watford with the puck. Fortin recovers it. Skates through the neutral zone. Over to Govan. Govan looking to make the pass, but a stick check there. Goes back to play the puck. Pinned by two players in the corner. Cote steps up, knocks that player away from the puck. Up it goes to Johnston, over to Driver. Driver stops up. Shot towards the net front. Tessier with a bad angled shot, stopped by the goaltender. So that was Johnston with the shot. Cote now just gets it towards the net, across to the other side. Driver will pick it up off the half wall. Make a move towards center. Picked up by Johnston. Johnston in front, and a good bounce right in front. And Driver was Johnny on the spot with a wide open cage. East Ottawa Stars will get the first goal. The 3:34 to go here in the first period, so East Ottawa gets the goal after a lot of pressure in the Detroit zone. Driver again with the puck. Back to Tessier. Tries to make the pass across. Shot was blocked. Driver with the backhand. That's blocked as well. Shot right on. Blocker save. Cote on the boards. Oh, we got a wide open Orlicky at the red line. She'll pick it up with the player coming off the bench. Orlicky with the shot. Save by the goaltender. Good shot. Good opportunity. The quick transition and a turnover in the East Ottawa zone. Sprung Orlicky off the left side. Shots now 7-3 in favor of East Ottawa. Up now on the draw. Picked up by a Detroit player coming through the face-off. Ooh, watch the stick in the face. All right, McDonnell to McCran. McCran tries to send it back to McDonnell, but that pass was intercepted. Valet to Payet. Payet's pass stopped up. Valet lost the head of the puck near the net. Angelique's parents are a few seats away from me. A little squeal from the mom when that happened. Shot right in front, deflected by Orlicky just wide. Hilliard to McCran. McCran gets it up to the face-off shot, but that's picked up by a Detroit player. They'll come in for a skate. Hillier around the boards to Bisson. Bisson up to McDonnell, back to Bisson. In all alone against the 5 Detroit players. Shot just wide, but the play was offside and get a face-off in the neutral zone. So we have 2 games yesterday, 2 games today, with 4 games and 4 different rinks. By far, this is a nicer facility right in Waterloo. This is where the Laurier Golden Hawks play their U Sport games, from what I see in the center ice logos. Gauvin now. Right in front of the net. She picks it up behind the net. Back to the point to Cote. Cote shot blocked. Turns it over for a breakaway. And good save by EU to bail out the defenseman. Last minute here in the first period. Played on a fresh sheet, so we won't see a flood until the second. Face off won by Detroit, shot right on. Picked up by Driver. Almost tripped out by Johnston. Detroit player now, number 81 with the puck. Pyatt forces the puck off her stick. She'll come up with the puck and go up ice. Johnston across to Relay. 23 side. Nice pass to Pyatt. Pyatt right on and easy save. Goaltender was had a lot of time to move over and set up. 19.7 seconds. Right at the end of the first period, Stars are leading the Detroit Honeybaked team. Score of 1-0. Shots on goal 8-4. The walking track at this rink is being well utilized. Okay, off we go. Oh, lucky over to McDonnell. McCown drops it off to McDonnell. Hillier comes up with the puck, skates it in, poked off the puck in the corner. Blind pass from the Detroit player. McDonnell says thank you. She'll take that, move it up to Hillier, across to Wapling. Wapling with a shot blocked, just about hit the official in the corner. Hillier pick up the puck, backhand it to dump back in. Wapling will take it, stretches it out to the middle of the ice, intercepted by Detroit. Pass in front, trying with a good stick to prevent the shot. Wapling now behind the net. Picked up by Hillier. Now it's played up. McDonnell. The long change here. McCann will come off. Puck play to the middle of the ice. McDonnell and Fortin at the blue line. Now they get it out. McDonnell with the puck. Gets it up to Bisson. Stripped of the puck, and there'll be a play going up ice. Stars are coming off on the change. Pass to Gauvin. Gauvin has Fortin and Bisson rushing in. Gauvin, nice pass to Fortin. Fortin shot right on, and decent save. A little bit of whistle. Some good puck movement to get it out from the zone, the neutral zone, and created a 3-on-2 and a good shot on net. Face off Gauvin, picked up by Fortin, back to Cote, and gobbled up by the goaltender for try to face off again. Face off push to the other corner. Bisson playing forward by the looks of it, with McKenzie still on the bench, recovering from being knocked in the boards earlier. Shot right on. That'll be gloved by Ryu for a face-off. Player walks right in, shot right on, almost through the 5-hole, but covered up by Ryu for a face-off. This Detroit player just threw it right in off the wall. Hyatt bumps her play off the puck. Tessier moves it around to Bowes. Bowes up high, off the glass. Why do they wave that icing? It's clearly icing. They wave it out. Anyway, bigger things to worry about. All right, Wapling in the corner, takes out 2 players. McDonnell will come back to pick it up, chip it up to McCrann. McCrann check at the blue line, not center ice. Wapling will hit it in deep. Orlicky on the forecheck. McDonnell strips the player. It's not offside. Cote dumps it in off the drop. Played behind the net by the goaltender. Almost stripped away. McDonnell forces a turnover. That's neutral zone. Pass up to McDonnell and Orlicky. Recovered the puck and in around behind the net. Orlicky will forecheck, pick up the puck, move it to McCran. McCran to the point. Cote just gets it into the slot, picked up by Detroit player. Cote stretched past to Gauvin. Gauvin on one-on-one, unable to complete the toe drag. Cote pass up to Bisson. Bisson to Gauvin. Tries to back pass it to back to Bisson. And goes to Hillier to Fortench, skate right in. Crossbody shot, didn't get through. Gauvin will skate it across to Hillier. Sorry, that's Payette. Payette with a shot pass in front, picked up by Detroit. They'll skate it up across the blue line. They'll just chip it into Ryu, who plays it to the corner. Payette against two players. Gauvin stepping back to watch for the puck. Payette still has the puck in her skates. Gauvin tries to get it out, but didn't get past the D at the blue line. Driver rushes in to break up the breakout. She'll pick up the puck, being tackled by a player. Wapner skated in from the point. Shot off Tessier's skate. And Hillier. The backhand pass to Driver. Keep that in. Puck comes out. Wapner retreats, picks up the puck. Off the boards to Johnston. Puck taken away. It'll be a 3-on-2. Tessier back to. We'll call that tripping on Hillier. Hillier called for tripping on that play. 7:36 to go here in the second period. Shots now 10-6 in East Ottawa's favor. McDonnell, McCran, Ballet, and Cote on the penalty kill to start. Ooh, puck squirts out of the zone. McDonnell cross-check while she's down. The referee will just have a laugh. Shot blocked in front. shot right on, right in the reused glove. Get a face off here with 32 seconds left in the penalty to Hillier. Shot blocked in front. Unable to get it out. Orlicky with the good battle. Throws our player to the ice. They're going to call that penalty for being stronger. All right. Shot right on. Easy save. You're going to call that. 2 minutes for what? Interference. They had the puck. Gotta make up something, I guess. Right.
Where's the interference all the way to the puck? Call something different.
Orlicky called for interference. There's no literature in the game sheet for 2 minutes for being stronger, so gotta call something else, I guess. All right. Power play for Detroit. Puck chipped up into the Stars bench. I got a face off. Orlicky back on the ice. Back to full strength. McDonnell's the shot off the crossbar. McDonnell. Hillier picks up the puck off the bench. Cross to their late. Valley will shoot. Oh, off the posts. Both of them. Puck played back into the zone. Nice shot. That was pretty close, but it looked to be post to post and out. Oh, the referee wanted to call that one, but he owes us one. Shot right on. Goaltender unable to freeze it, so play will continue. Valet now at the point. Back to Orlicki, down low. He skated up. Across to Valet with a hard pass. Driver couldn't get a stick on it. Driver now picks it up. Haley will take over. Back to Valet. Valet across to Orlicki, right in front. Shot just wide. 1:25 left here in this second period. Driver to Gauvin. Gauvin around the boards to Valet. She'll keep it in. Back to Gauvin. Back to the point. Valet gets it deep back to Orlicki. Get some good cycling going on here. But, come on, you're gonna call it. Valet was coming off for the change, but the puck was coming over, so she stepped on the ice. I'm gonna call that a penalty. So too many players on the ice will be the call against East Ottawa. Okay, 58 seconds here remaining in the second. We'll finish off the period shorthanded. Back to the point. To Detroit, they'll move it around. Walks right in and shot around and to the line. Not out. Oh, that's not a penalty? Oh my. Song gets it down the ice. 28 seconds left in the period. Kill some time off the clock. Go. Walks right in, gets a decent shot off. Ryu up to task with the save. All right, after 2 periods of play, Stars up 1-0. Finished at the end of the period shorthanded. We'll start the third shorthanded with a minute to go, and the too many player penalties being served by Valet. So we'll take a break and come back for the third. right, getting ready for the start of the third. Valet sitting out for another minute and 2 seconds for a 2-player penalty. All right, 20 seconds left in the penalty. Icing call. And they get the point, throws it in, and driver in front, deflects it wide, back in the corner, back up to Bisson. Bisson with the long shot. Somehow stopped him. I think the goaltender saw that one. Puck just out of the reach of Gauvin in front of the net. Go to the zone. Shot blocked. Pass right to Hillier. That was she skated, drops it back to Gauvin. Gauvin shot right on, save. Hillier still up front whacking at it. Did get a backhand off, blocked in front. It's Hillier's turn to play up front by the looks of it. Wobbling back to Cote. Cote was skated up. The pass up to McDonnell. He just lost the handle on the puck. Tessier getting called for a tripping penalty. Detroit will get back to the power play. 10 minutes to go in the third period. It's only a 1-0 game. One minute to go on the penalty to Tessier. Interference called to Detroit in front of the net. McDonnell was mugged for no reason, or for a reason I'm not aware of. The Stars will get an opportunity here with a man advantage. Ricky going for a escape. It's in the zone. We'll stop up. Let's just set it up. That was an interference call a couple periods ago. Driver tries to one-touch pass. Picked up by Detroit. Cote will skate it in. Cross ice pass to Orlicky. Orlicky stops up. Plays to Bisson back to Cote. Loses a handle on puck. Move it around the boards. Picked up by Orlicky on the other side. Back to Bisson. Orlicky. Pass to Cote. Cote shot. Glove right on. Glove save. Tessie out. Seats in, gets it towards the net, just wide. Sweet. Both teams back to full strength. Can't score. Can't stay out of the box. That's tripping. Well, with 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go, Stars will likely, hopefully, end the game short-handed here. Should really not be only a 1-0 game against this team. Bennell will lift that puck down the ice. Okay, some time off the clock. By a goal. McCran sprung on a partial break, able to get a shot off, but .25 seconds left in the third period. Bulls will get it down the ice. Govan set to get back in play, back to full strength. Offside. Well, 7.4 seconds. A lot can happen in that time, but Detroit will pull the extra attacker. All right, well, a 1-0 win is a victory. See you later today at Sports World Arena.